everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 47 of Sonic the Hedgehog IDW Comic Review. Now, as you know, we're now on issue 47, which the events of Sonic Imposter Syndrome explained what happened with the forest fire, as well as issue 46 or 45 explaining who Surge and Kid Sumi is. And the cover mainly has Tangle and Belle surviving the wild water rapids. And the story mainly picks up after the events of the last issue. And we see Tangle and the others trying to survive falling from a large cliff and into the kind of water rapids. We see how Tangle tries to use her tail to help Belle leech on, and of course ends up spinning around. And we see Tangle saying, "That was awesome! Let's roll it again! No!" And we kind of see how one of the kids is getting all scared, and we see Belle saying, "Whoa, hey, let's be brave, okay? Nobody's gonna get hurt. I'll make sure. Promise? Yeah, promise. Woohoo!" And of course, they mainly head on safely until falling down to the waterfall. And of course, this is where Amy sees that Tangle, Belle, and the park ranger's light kid are alright. And we see Amy telling one of them to take over for her. And we see how they've managed to find Tangle and the others, and managed to see that everyone's back in one piece. With the park ranger saying, "Archie! Dad! You did keep my boy safe out there. I don't know how to thank you." And of course, they kind of see that one of the bandits is with them, but they point out it's a good one. And we kind of see Amy saying that they're kind of cute when they're not trying to attack them. And they kind of realise the fire's getting too out of control, and Amy does feel down and that she might have caused all of this, even though it wasn't her fault. But we kind of see how Belle says, "You can't blame yourself for this, Amy. And I'm not going anywhere. This is too much fun." And we kind of see how the team band together, and of course they have an idea on how to deal with the fire. And of course, this is where they decide to kind of create a kind of dam to make sure the water passes through into the forest. We see how they use Amy's hammer, Tangled's tail, to bring down wood and that, and causing the water to pass on into the woods, and everyone getting out to safety. And we see how the fire is now quickly put out, and we kind of see Tangle saying, "Break it? I didn't actually think that far ahead. It's nothing like a little smash and can't fix. Everybody stand back!" And of course, ends up causing a massive flood that quickly puts out the fire and saving this sort of park. And of course, we see how after Tangle gets so pumped up, and everyone knowing that they're all safe, can now live to see another day. And we see Tangle saying, "Joe, there's something I gotta tell you too. I'm quitting the restoration." And of course, this is where Tangle realizes, yeah, this is a bad idea. And this is like when you say something that you didn't mean to and say, "That's not what I meant." Well, it's not like how it... Jeez. Tangle, it's okay. And she kind of realizes that she stayed on for her and helped her thick and thin, and knows that she needs to find her own place. So afterwards, we see that Belle's hand is now repaired, and we see that Tails is planning to find out how to restore the other robots, like the Ladybug one, knowing that there were other robots before him, like Omega, also Gamma and all that, so hoping they can restore some of their programmings. And we see that Tangled is planning to kind of look for Whisper after the events of Tangle and Whisper, in hopes of of finding her and going on another adventure. And we see Sonic saying, well, if you get into any fun, let me know. Will do. And we kind of see how after this, Sonic saying, so, what I figured you'd be nice and to go after that nice relaxing vacation of yours. And we see how Amy jokes about how the trump cards are the future and stuff. And we kind of see after everyone's left, we see the park ranger looking around, seeing footprints, which are Surge and Kitsumi's. And him saying, and the park ranger saying, Firewatch, come in. Yep, it's like you said. This was no accident. And we kind of see that Team Kurlik are going to go and sort of find out what caused the forest fire. And the next issue will obviously have Team Kurlik solving their next big mystery. And yeah, this is the story. So issue 47 isn't too bad. I think it's nice that we kind of see how Tangled and the others try and put out a forest fire. I think the ending could have had it with Amy looking on and them deciding to leave the forest fire that got damaged as a reminder of what could have happened. I think as well you could have had it as well that Amy could have had her trust rebuilt with Belle, realizing that she might not be bad after all. And I think there's moments where I think the IDW comics can do stuff, but they don't really want to do it. But I think this issue still deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.